Well, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. Here we are in day, I have no idea of social distancing and self-isolation. I do know that it has made reviewing knives a little more of a challenge as I don't get out into the world as much as I used to. But that's how we are supposed to be, and that is what I am going to do. And I hope you're doing it too to stay safe. Now, this is the Civivi Asticus, which is a terrible name on an excellent knife. Now, you may notice that this one is purple. A friend of mine dyed this out, which I think is very, very cool, but we're going to go ahead and roll with it. They do come in other colors. They come in natural jade, black, a whole bunch of other colors. He just happened to want purple, so that's what he did. This is a marvelous knife from Civivi. Of course, they have a lot of marvelous knives. That's kind of what they do. But this one is, well, it's big. And it makes me really happy because it is. It's got a marvelous choil up front for choking up. It has got that Civivi hollow grind on the D2, which means it comes down to a very nice, useful edge. Civivi does a marvelous job on their D2. They always have for me. The action on this is quite good. It's a light blade, and so it's not super drop shutty, but with a little bit of a flick, you can wiggle it right closed. I think that with use, it would absolutely become drop shut. This one just doesn't happen to be. Let's get some size out of the way here so we know what we're looking at. Now, again, this is a really nicely sized knife for me, so it's going to be really big for some people. I don't think this would fit, for instance, in Women Carry Knives pockets, although she does love the color. The blade is 1, 2, 3.5 inches of cutting on 4 inches of D2. The grip area from just behind the flipper tab is 1, 2, 3, 4.25 inches long. It is a long handle, and of course that means that I love it. It's not particularly tall, but it is very nice in hand. Now, some people aren't going to love this because it has sort of exposed steel liners, but I would offer instead that this is, well, these are just G10 overlays. Right? Instead of putting G10 handles, it is steel handled with G10 overlays. I like this look. I know a lot of people don't love it, but I do. It is open construction. It has a little tiny G10 backspacer back here with a very nice lanyard hole. It comes with a really nice deep carry pocket clip. Civivi is always good at that. It is spring steel, and it is really excellent for the pocket. It's all blacked out hardware. The screws, the pivot, except for this side with the marvelous Civivi logo, but there's one screw back here that is black. The pocket clip is reversible, which is very, very nice. The overall knife is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.75 inches long. It is a big boy. Closed, it comes in at 1.25 inches, which is not too thick, which means even when it's in the pocket, while it does take up a lot of real estate lengthwise, it's not filling the pocket with width, which is really very nice. The action is so good. It just snaps open with authority, and I really love that. And I'm going to come back to this. Civivi does some of my favorite satin blades in hollow grind. I love the work they do here. Let's get some size comparisons out of the way. As I've said, it's a big boy. Here it is against the Rat Model 1. And as you can see, it is longer by about 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch than the Rat Model 1. We'll put it up against my favorite small knife, which of course is the Benchmade Bug Out. And as you can see, it just dwarfs the Bug Out. This is a really good size knife. I'm very happy that Civivi has come back to making larger budget knives. That makes me super happy. Let's get some basic specs out of the way. The blade stock on this guy is reasonably thin. It's very thin, actually. We'll come back here to the fattest point. And as you can see, we are at 2 millimeters. So it is nice, thin blade stock, which means with this hollow grind, it is very slicey, which I very much like. The handle is no monster either. If we move here, let's see. We are at 12 millimeters. which is just at the thickest point, just under a 1/2 inch. There we go. This is a very comfortable, well-made, easy to use, large pocket knife, and I really enjoy it. Let's get some weight knocked out. .9 ounces on a 4-inch blade. This is under an inch per ounce. This is a marvelous EDC tool. So what's it like to carry it? Well, for me, it's easy. It fits my pockets exceptionally well. It is beautiful to look at. It is very, very functional. I, again, because of our situation, have not been able to use it in the same way I would normally. But I can tell you that from carrying it around in my daily life that does exist as it is, this thing has done everything I have asked of it, and it has done it with not only style but grace. It is marvelous for packages. It is marvelous for all of your basic EDC needs, and I just really, really like it. Again, this is the Asticus. I'm not sure I love that name. We're adults, so we're not going to make too much fun of it. Also, that's already been done to death, so let's just leave it alone. However, name aside, this is a remarkable pocket knife for what for the amount of money you spend. I love this thing. I hope you'll enjoy it too. This has just been a short sort of review. Take a look at it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this or any of the knives on my channel, feel free to ask down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.